Here we come through turns 3 and 4. Coming back down the front straightaway, and once again, the Firestone Indy 300 of Japan is green. Oh no, and immediately another crash, and up and over. And that is the 17 of Jeff Simmons for the second time. It looked like P.J. Chesson got things started. That's Scott Sharp weaving his way through. My, oh my, we don't even get past the start-finish line when in the back of the pack, guys, another big one.
Marty, the saying always goes that yellows breed yellows, and on the restarts and starts are always the most dangerous time in a motor race.
It looks like cold tires again, guys. Initially, that's what I thought I saw. It's just these guys are a lot of horsepower here, spinning those tires.
All right, let's take another look. Watching the back part of your screen, coming out of the corner. Right there is P.J. Chesson.
And it's Sharp, number 8, actually. The back end starts to come around. The other drivers react. And as you can see, everybody just starts to react from the situation. Simmons up over the back of the number 8 Delphi car, which has its wing knocked off. And that is actually laying right on the, like you said, Rusty, probably cold tires trying to get on the throttle.
Scott, he was so far up off the corner, pretty well in a straight line when that thing lit up in smoke and went around. I mean, he was pretty far down the racetrack before he lost it, but gosh, I tell you what, cold tires. We saw this earlier. Jeff Simmons running about 130 miles an hour, Marty, when he lost it there, too.
What about the possibility of oil dry? Remember that there was a lot of oil dry up in turn number 4. Could that have been a factor in this deal?
It could have been, Scott.
And I think it's an excellent point because, you know, he wasn't running all the way out to the wall when he actually came off turn 4. So with that oil dry there, he probably is trying to keep out of the oil dry. But when you try to put the power down, that certainly is a problem.
For Scott Sharp, you see him taking the wheel off. He has done very well here. He was second last year, won this race back in 2003, and had done very well in the 2 practice sessions. He was in the top 5 both sessions.
And he just said yesterday after full practice, he said, you know something, I think we have a good team set up here because Kosuke's running strong too. I think we have a great opportunity there. The confidence was there.
Very, very strange happening for a driver that's got this much talent. This guy's a very talented guy. But, you know, he's been running around on this caution flag lap after lap now, Scott. He knows where that, you know, where that oil dry is at and what's happening on the racetrack. I tell you what, it just goes to show you how these tires really need some heat to get the grip. And these cars are making anywhere between 625 to 675 horsepower, I'm hearing. So, but they're light, a lot of horsepower. This thing just simply went up in smoke and spun, and that was it.
And you can see his engineer, John Dick, beside the wall there looking at him saying, buddy, there it goes. Now, there's the oil dry up on the left-hand side, the white. And Sharp, he's actually on the tail end of all those cars, so maybe he's trying to avoid that oil dry, but he's certainly maybe got some disturbed air off the cars in front. But you know something? A lot of experience with that driver there. Should have happened.
I know it shouldn't have happened. That's a strange feeling, but you know, as we look back at this replay, he was definitely in the middle of the corner, accelerating up off a little farther back in the corner than I originally thought, guys.
You mentioned Sharp's experience. It's his 118th career start in the series. What a rude awakening as you're looking at P.J. Chesson. What a rude awakening for Jeff Simmons. 2 crashes now, and this one was a frightening one because the car got upside down for a moment, but he appears to be okay. We'll sort it out. We'll take a commercial break. Stay with us. We'll hopefully get to go back to green flag racing. There's the top 5 here at the Firestone Japan Indy 300.